Fat, a documentary. Is it a documentary 2? Because
Yeah,
it's the second one?
It is the second one. We put out Fat, a documentary 1 year ago. I was still living in L.A. at the time, and I came in on your show and talked about that. Now, that movie was so popular, Dennis, it was put out, it was distributed by Gravitas Ventures. It was the #1 documentary of all time that Gravitas has ever put out. It went worldwide. It was on every airline when you could still fly. And it was everywhere, and it still is. And it became #1 last year on iTunes, beating out the very popular movie Free Solo. It also made it to #1 on Amazon Prime and across all the VODs that you can possibly think of. And it was so popular that I sat down and started working on Fat, a documentary 2, where we really do a deeper dive. And if you think the first one was good, now this is me talking, and of course I made the movie, but everyone who's ever seen it so far said, Gravitas couldn't wait to get their hands on this. They actually cut a better deal with me. Now, where does that happen in life, where someone will go out of their way to cut a better deal to get your second movie? They can't wait to get their hands on this.
Okay, excellent. As I said, it's up at DennisPrager.com, the documentary on Fat. So this is obviously controversial, and Alan told me that you have even been threatened because of your position. Is that true?
Yeah, guys like me are threatened all the time. We live in a world of being threatened. And it's not just being threatened. We also, online, our tweets, just like anyone else who they don't want to have their tweets seen, they will knock them down a few notches, or they will shadow ban you. It happens on all the social media platforms. It happens on Facebook to us. It happens everywhere. And yeah, I moved out of California.
Forgive me. This is very important. I want to understand this, and I want my listeners to understand this. This has nothing to do with politics. Why are you being censored on social media?
Because it does have to do with politics. We are looked at the same way as I guess someone on the right is looked at. Vegan, even though vegan can be anyone, it's more aligned with the left than it is the right. I know that sounds weird. I don't know why or how, but they will look at, if I tell someone to eat meat, and I'll give a pure example of this. If I tell someone to eat meat, they'll say that I'm giving someone bad information because there's something called the Green New Deal where they're actually trying to take all meat out of school. All meat. They're calling pizza a vegetable. I'm not making this stuff up, Dennis. I'm not that good. I think during the Obama administration, we started calling pizza a vegetable. And they don't want the truth to be known. And I don't know why. If you're asking me why, the answer is I don't know. But yeah, we're aligned. I'll tell you how bad it is.
Okay, I want to hear how bad it is. Don't forget that's what we're mentioning. Vinnie Tortorich's movie is Fat, a documentary 2. This is the second, and it's linked at our website. The war on meat is political. I hadn't thought of it that way. We'll be back.